Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Sam, and in today's video we're going to be doing something a little bit differently. I saw this video from Ellen Catherine, I'll have her linked down below, but we're going to be doing a bookshelf scavenger hunt to pick a book to read in this video. So I'm using all of the prompts that she used in her video, and I don't know, let's just jump in and see what we get. I'm going to be going through these prompts to eventually get to the book that we're going to be reading. I did also reorganize my bookshelf slightly. You can't really see, but it's really only the bottom 3 shelves. So we'll see how this goes. Prompt number 1. Find a book you rated 5 stars and pick another book you think people would like if they liked the first book. Okay, for this first prompt, I think I'm going to pick Six of Crows, which I rated 5 stars by Leigh Bardugo. And I'm going to say that if you liked this book, you would also like, honestly, the entire Throne of Glass series. So Six of Crows follows like a heist and like a group of people. And this book has amazing found family and like a fantastical world. I think this one is extremely well done. Honestly, I should probably reread it here soon, but I feel like this is a little bit of a stretch. The Throne of Glass series overall has amazing found family and just like such a great group of characters, but there's one short story in this like collection of novellas that sort of follows a heist. So I'm gonna go with this one. Like looking through my bookshelves, honestly, I don't know that I own that many 5 stars, which is kind of surprising, other than like my Sarah J. Maas shrine. So we're just gonna go with The Assassin's Blade. Prompt number 2. Count the number of letters in the title and pick a random spot on your bookshelf and count that number of spaces. So we have The Assassin's Blade, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So where should we start? Here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, we got The Fame Game by Lauren Conrad. Next prompt, we have look at the cover and find another book with a similar cover. So we have a black cover with a broken lollipop, pink writing. I don't know that I have anything that looks like this. Okay, I feel like this is a bit of a stretch. I'm gonna pick Flock by Kate Stewart because this is also basically just a black background and just has a central, like very minimal cover. Prompt number 4, reverse the page count and find another book with a similar number of pages. Okay, so this has 376 pages. So we have to do 673 pages. This is 699 pages. Okay, I think this is the closest we're gonna get. Prompt number 5. Oh, list the tropes and find another book that has one or more of the same trope. Okay, we have war. We have enemies to lovers. We have hidden powers. We have found family. For this prompt, I'm going to go with Iron Flame by Rebecca Yarros. This has like found family, training, magic system. So we're gonna go with this one. Find another book that has a similar color combination as the cover. Okay, so we have sort of like a yellow, orangey, black. Like we could do Tower of Dawn, but I don't know that I want to necessarily pull that out. Okay, I'm gonna do Love Theoretically by Ali Hazelwood. It's definitely very orange, so not quite as many like ombre fiery colors, but we got some orange. Okay, prompt number 7. Read the first sentence, pick any word from that sentence, and find another book with that word in the title or on the cover. In my life, I have experienced regret, embarrassment, maybe even a touch of agony. Of course, the only thing that's coming to mind is Touch of Darkness, which I don't own. I don't want to have to use this book again, but I have to go to the next sentence and like nothing else fits. So, in my life, I have experienced regret, embarrassment, maybe even a touch of agony, but nothing, absolutely nothing, prepared me for the ignominy of finding myself in a bathroom stall, pressed against the arrogant older brother of the guy that I've been pretending to date for the past 6 months. So, we're going to use 6 from Six of Crows. Problem number 8. Go to the acknowledgements, find a book written by a name or a similar name to the one listed in the acknowledgements. Okay, we have Mishi, Rachel, Sarah, Robin, Josh, Morgan, Jimmy, Noah Wheeler, Jean, Laura, John, Molly, Elizabeth. We have a long list of names to work with, thankfully. Okay, for this one, I'm going to pick the Sarah. So I'm going to pick House of Sky and Breath by Sarah J. Maas. We're just picking one book from each of her series today, apparently. Look at the cover and find a book with a similar looking cover. Okay, so we have a blue cover with a person, a crescent, a snake. Let's see. Blue covers. Okay, this is also not the best match either, but we have Dark Wild Night by Christina Lauren. We have a fully blue cover. It's not the same blue, but just have like a circle, which kind of give the same idea as the moon. And there's a person. Not the face, but there's a person. The last prompt. Add your birth month and date together, turn to that page, and find a book with that word in the title. So my birthday is June 23rd, so I'm going to go to page 29. So the first word is I. That was incredibly difficult, so I had to keep going. So the first sentence on this page is, I can barely imagine co-writing one script, let alone 3, she says, and then presses her fingers to her lips. So I'm going to use the word one, and I'm going to pick One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig. I've heard really, really good things about this book and this duology, but I don't know necessarily what it's about, and I don't really want to try and explain it. So we're just going to get into it and read it, and I'll do a little update once I've maybe gotten 100 pages into it. So let's go. Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. I wanted to do a quick check-in on One Dark Window because I'm only 100 pages in, but I don't know how much time I'll have this weekend to do like a midway check-in. I also have no idea how to explain this book, so I'll try my best. We're following Elsbeth, who lives in this land that's covered in mist that can make people sick and get magical abilities. But magic is like outlawed in this land, except for these specific cards. And our main character, Elsbeth, when she was younger, got this infection, but has been able to hide her abilities and is now helping to try to get rid of this mist. Does that make sense? I have no idea. The plot is definitely confusing in terms of like how to like explain what's going on, but I find that it's very interesting and very unique. I haven't really read anything like this before, and I'm really enjoying the writing style. It's like very easy to follow, and you get like little snippets of like their backstory or history at the beginning of every chapters, and the way that like for example the descriptions and abilities of each of the cards, the way that they're introduced is kind of in chunks. You don't get all of the information at once, so it's a lot easier to digest and remember. I'm also really liking our main character and some of our like other characters. I'm very intrigued, but I'm having a really great time. I found the first like 50 or so pages, I wasn't sure how I was feeling, partially because this isn't necessarily a book that I wanted to pick up right now. I was like half waiting until fall to read them because it just feels like a fall book. But after that like 50 page mark, I just had this feeling that I was totally obsessed and wanted to just keep reading and reading and figure out what was going on. So I'm very excited to continue and glad that I am enjoying it 100 pages in. Hi everybody, let's wrap up this video because I ended up finishing One Dark Window the other day. I ended up really enjoying this. I rated it 4.5 stars. I honestly don't have much else to say other than what I spoke about in my check-in last week. Other than I really enjoyed it and continued enjoying it for the rest of the book. I feel like it has a lot of the classic fantasy elements in it, but I feel like it was done really well and it was done very uniquely because I really haven't read anything like this before. I really enjoyed the magical illness that would give you powers and sort of the way that that was handled in this world, and then in turn like the politics of all of that. I really enjoyed all of our main characters, Elsbeth, and then other characters that we meet along the way. And when I finished reading this, I like immediately want to jump into book 2. So hopefully I can fit that into my reading at the end of this month or sometime this month, because I would really like to read this soon and not put it off and totally forget what's happening. At times, I did feel that I was reading this pretty slowly because, I don't know, it's not like complex and difficult to understand, but I feel like I was reading it slowly to try to absorb all of the information and fully understand everything that was going on. But I had a really good time and very excited to read the second one. I feel like the bookshelf scavenger hunt portion of this video didn't necessarily go exactly the way that I sort of had in mind, but I had a lot of fun doing it. And if you enjoyed this reading vlog style of video, please let me know so I can do it again. With that being said, I really hope that you enjoyed today's video and you have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.